Hey everybody, welcome back to Pacific Drive, your favorite game about an 80s style station wagon trapped in a very spooky and surreal version of the Pacific Northwest. My name is Blake, and I'm hanging out with my buddy Nicole.
Howdy, I'm Nicole. I'm a junior designer for Pacific Drive for Ironwood Studios here today. And every day, but also today.
Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, like most days, that would be preferable. Okay, yeah, I mean, so we're back playing more Pacific Drive for the summer edition of Steam Next Fest. Woo! Heck yeah! Awesome!
Summertime!
We love video games. The game's been out for a few months now, so we figured we would just hop in, hang out, play the game, and talk a little bit about some of the cool stuff that we like about our game that we made.
Yeah, we like the game.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool game.
It's all right, I guess.
Speak for yourself.
So, yeah, there's a lot to be said about where we're at right now. The garage is pretty important. It's your home base, and we've done a lot with it in the past. Showed off all the cool storage things, all the, lockers and such.
Stations and science gizmos and whirligigs.
Yeah, and your tools and attachments. What did you just install in the back seat? Sorry, what was that?
It's a leak-resistant battery.
Oh.
It's, you put some plastic around it and it won't leak anymore.
Yeah. So let's pretend like we're not...
Science.
Yeah, let's pretend like we're not the two big car nerds in the office. Nicole, why would you want a leak-resistant battery?
So that the acid doesn't get into your battery and make it leak, so your battery is leaking everywhere. All of your battery juice.
So succinct, a wonderful description of how batteries work.
Exactly.
I mean, based on my rudimentary knowledge of electricity and also cars, I would think that if you have a leaky battery, right, you're going to lose power. And while it's not necessarily an immediate death sentence in the zone, it's pretty important to have, upgraded batteries that don't leak when you need stuff like headlights and other attachments.
Very important.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely not as important as keeping gas, because, gas is what makes your car run. But
I mean,
battery's good.
Not in all cases. Pop the hood. What engine have you got? Maybe gas doesn't matter. Oh, okay, well, it's...
Gas definitely matters today.
Carbureted engine.
We are not to the age of electric engines yet.
You need the gasoline. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not running an electric engine in this build, so that's cool. But walk me through some of your choices for panels, because there's a lot going on there.
Oh yeah. This is some solid metagaming here. We
Okay. All right, calling me out.
That's right. We get resistances on all of our parts from parts that are nearby. So this is an armored bumper, right? And if we go to the log for this, that'll just tell you that it has impact resist and explosion resist. But you'll note that when I scan this, that has a lot more than just those, and also some duplicates of that, because we have resistance that layers. So we have this armored panel that will also give this panel its resistances, and then anti-corrosive panels on the side that will also give those to all the parts around them. This is particularly the way that I like to do it for my builds usually. I put armored and impact resist stuff on the front just because that helps for, all of the trees and shrubs and rocks and things that you're hitting. But I'm also planning on going to the swamps today, which has lots of acid, so I need some anti-corrosive to keep all of my chonkier parts healthy. Some good off-road tires so that we can get through the water and the mud. And also kind of balance it out with some of the lead-plated paneling to keep the radiation at bay in case we come across any of that, because we'll always come across all of that. So, yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty good all-around build. You've got a lot of resistances for most major types of damage in the zone. I particularly liked your call out of the self-inflicted damage of the, when you run into trees and rocks and stuff. Yeah, you thought I was going to let that one slide, but you definitely were like, yeah, I hit some stuff. It works.
What? No, I'm a professional driver. I don't hit anything ever at all. It's just, precautionary.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I'll need
Yeah.
it or anything.
Right, yeah, because you're a great driver.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Yeah. I would never hit a tree. That,
A tree.
that would be ridiculous.
I love how specific it is.
Unbelievable.
Trees and rocks and stuff, and then the first thing you bring up again is trees. Do you? I mean, you know, personal vendetta against the flora of the zone makes sense. What are we looking at here?
This is our trunk storage in the wagon here. So I mean, on the left is obviously my backpack here that I've always got with me. So if I'm not looking in the car's storage, that's the stuff that I always have access to.
Oh, it's backpack shaped.
Yeah. And also compartment shaped, you know, because backpacks aren't just like an open void that you can just dump things into.
You mean you don't walk around with just one big pouch on a stick like an old school little hitchhiker?
No,
No?
not usually.
Man, fancy. Your backpack's got pockets.
Oh,
It's
heck yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I like to imagine that this is like a good old Pacific Northwest hiking backpack that like has all of the very useful, well thought out pockets that are like the right sizes for everything. It makes me very happy.
I don't want to like break the fourth wall too much, but you and I have been hiking together.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen either of us carry a super organized backpack. I'm pretty sure we just throw everything in one bag and go.
I mean, okay, sure, yeah. I'm talking like backpacking.
Oh,
backpacks,
like backpacking.
like the actual like 40-liter, 50-liter ones.
Like
not-
the serious activity of
Yeah,
backpacking.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
where you're not going to hike. You're specifically organizing your backpack to
Oh,
do
yeah.
backpack things.
Yes.
Okay. makes sense.
Specifically.
I'm pretty sure you. Why do you? Oh, I see what's happening here. You've left the car running, so you keep running out of gas, and you have to refill it.
I mean, I could turn it off, but
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
you could, but are you gonna? Like,
No,
is that?
absolutely not.
No, just let it run. It's all good.
Oh wait, we still have to do the dumpster.
Yeah, you
I
gotta say
can't
hi
leave
to-
before we say hi to the dumpster.
Friendly little guy made out
What you
of
got for
garbage
us?
and God knows what else.
Nice, good. Yeah, you know, just your standard garbage.
Yeah, nothing out of the
That's all.
ordinary there.
Oh no, perfectly standard.
I love how much the community has latched onto our dumpster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's the difference between like the trunk storage in the car and like a locker like this? Obviously the shape is going to be a little bit different, but you can store both things in both places, right?
Yeah, for sure. There isn't anything that's like, I don't know, locked to only car storage or only garage storage, but I mean, the biggest difference is that your locker stays here and your car goes
Okay,
with you.
all right. Don't give me the whole "it has wheels" spiel. Like I understand
I
that
mean, it's a different size.
the trunk has a car attached to it. But no, I mean like our items, right? They have different shapes and they take up different amounts of room.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that teeny tiny little box down there on the left is only going to fit one of your tools, or
Sure.
it can fit like a couple different flares and materials. Like I was teeing you up to talk about how our UI looks really cool and functions great, but you had to come for me like, yeah, dude, a locker.
I did not catch on. I was like, it comes with you. What more do you want?
That's
No.
fair. Wait, go back. There was a blinky, there's a little light thing. I'm attracted to flashing lights.
It makes noise and it flashes.
Yeah.
This is our fax machine.
Oh.
It gets faxes. It fax.
For anyone born after 1999, this was a primary method of business communications.
Correct.
Which Morse
like
code
pre-email.
message is this? It's been a while since I've had to read it.
I don't remember.
I think this is the one that says Elvis lives.
No, I think that one's shorter than this. I could be
No.
wrong though. I think
Don't feed the gremlins after midnight. Maybe?
I think this is one of the ones that has to do with like time, like what year it is.
Oh.
One of the maybe this is from a different time period. Faxes. I
Oh.
don't remember.
One of my particular favorites that got translated early on was people catching the X-Files reference
Yeah.
with like the you can't hide the truth.
Yes. Yeah. that
Very
was a good one.
very cool.
Very happy about that one.
A lot of the inspirations for Pacific Drive are built off of like existing pop culture and media and stuff, but it's always fun when we get to highlight those little deals.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's also like the team loves to put in all of their own inspirations and
Right.
things that got them where they are today. So
What were you doing before I got here? because there is a lot of orange on the map.
Look, this is not my fault. You see, this is just your standard zone fare doing zone things. You know, some things are just a little more extreme.
So
you know? It's just the weather.
To explain to the people at home who may or may not have played the game so far, the orange sort of blobby emissive stuff that you can see on the map, that's unstable junctions and extreme conditions, right?
Yeah, it is generally the instability. So the zone itself is poorly stabilized due to decades of scientific experimentations, and things are quite chaotic, and generally a lot of the instability is random and unpredictable, but most notably the junctions that you have recently visited get overtaken by instability. So for example, like I think I left from this one last time, and that means that node is unstable because I've gone through there. So it's a little more chaotic after the zone has tried to chase me out.
Yeah, you opened a gateway and the zone storm came in.
Yep.
Could you highlight one of the little like normal icons? Cool. Yeah. So I've always found this really interesting and really fun whenever I'm trying to like plan a build for where I'm going to next in the zone. But the route analysis really giving you an indicator of just how high the hazards are for each different node. Like, I know that we just talked about how you built the car sort of to your own personal preference, but how much of what you see here in this screen informs your next sort of acquisition part-wise?
It kind of depends, honestly. I feel like personally I pay more attention to the junction conditions because like specific anomalies and like, for example, especially if I'm trying to go somewhere that is unstable, finding out like what you see. And so I would have to spend a scanner charge to figure out like the names of what these particular conditions are, but some of the conditions are a little more punishing than others. So if there is one, for example, that might be like affects how much damage I as a player am going to take, then I would probably like go back and be like, okay, I need to bring more like health packs, bring more canned food, that kind of thing.
You said you can spend a scanner charge though, right?
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and do that? I don't think we've shown that yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so this will kind of give you more detail about like what the conditions are. Obviously, like if you've been playing a lot recently or just a lot ever, a lot of the conditions you can kind of recognize. Like those are the leeches.
Yeah.
The bunnies. But some of them, obviously, like some of them are just kind of like a warning hazard sign, like you would see on the side of the road, where you're like, I'm not really sure what you're warning me about, but I see that you are warning me.
The signs that just say beware, and you're like, of what? It's just like, beware.
You're like, all right, cool. I guess I'll floor it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so you selected a destination, and then on the bottom, it looks like we've got shakers, pickpockets, bubblegum buddies. Those are my favorite. Love bubblegum buddies. Yeah. And then the abductors, which like, those are just big dogs, right? Like pretending to be flying
100%
UFOs made out of trash.
Yep.
Cool.
Dogs
so
at heart.
I take it we're going to which junction is this? C3?
Yeah.
The Meyer. Oh yeah, you said we're going to the swamp.
Yeah.
All right, let's get swampy.
Let's get swampy.
That's a new catchphrase.
Yep.
That we've just come up with.
Sure is. I don't know. That might be a Shrek reference to somebody.
Oh God. I was hoping to put it on a T-shirt, but I guess if Shrek did it, we can't do it.
Not today.
I love that you left the car running.
It's great. It's fine. I've got.
We were joking about it. You're just like, nah, I don't need all the gas.
Yeah,
I just need some gas.
I do need to assign my abilities though.
Oh yeah. Little ability screen. Oh, we're rocking the jump jacks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll try to contain myself until you actually like use them at some point. But oh man,
I mean,
those
I can
are
just
dope.
make that right now.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Save it. Save it. Save it. Give the people something to look forward to.
Oh yeah. It's anticipation. You gotta stick around and wait.
So wait, did we ever discuss what type of run we're going out on?
No, we did not.
Oh,
this
cool.
is just a supply run. I'm just going out to gather some stuff. This in particular is the Myers. Like it is not scorched swamp, so that means that I'm gonna have access to different resources here. You can see on the bottom right there, like it'll tell me that there's a salamander grotto here, and also a quote-unquote not recognized one, versus the scorch will have some different stuff. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for those and collect some of that so that I can take it back to the garage and make some sweet loot with it.
Make some sweet loot? You're not gonna use the sweet loot to make some sweet stuff?
I mean, you know, you get the sweet loot is the stage, and then technically anything that you craft could also be sweet loot. You know?
Okay. I'm riding shotgun. I am the passenger princess of this particular run, and I'm just asking questions about like, what does that button do?
Yeah.
Can I touch the radio? Is this the e-brake? Like that kind of thing. Like, I just want to know.
That's not
what else
passenger
going
territory. Hold on. Back.
So wait, are you gonna stick with it? Or are we gonna go through E6, or are you gonna try and find a way around?
Unfortunately, I don't think that this is connected to anything else, so I could disobey and go somewhere else, but a lot of these are dead ends, so without any stable exits, I kind of have to right now. That
makes sense. And I mean, luckily, like, so this screen provides you with a second chance, like an option to change routes if you want to. And then if you do hover over a dead end, just to, you know, suit my curiosity. If you do select a dead end, it does tell you, and it says do not enter. Like there's really no coming home from a dead end at all, and like we want to avoid that. It is called a dead end, so yeah, no,
pretty self-explanatory.
I would presume that you die there if it's called a dead end.
That is exactly what that means.
Yes. I love the dry reactions to my dry humor. It's making me really.
What else do you want from me?
No, it's okay. I'm cool. I got my dad jokes. I'm all right.
I've got decades of dealing with my dad under my belt at this point. It's fine.
But your dad's great.
You know, sometimes the dad jokes just get a little out of hand. You know, you can't encourage them too much. You have to respond with dry humor.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Little extreme conditions pop up. Some heavy fog, some anomalous clouds.
Thankfully.
I like it. I'm about it.
Oh, this will be
this is a breeze.
Oh god. Wait.
What? This is a hill climb. Just a short little sprint up.
Yeah, we'll probably pop by, grab an anchor, maybe loot some stuff. That did say swift storm though, so I probably shouldn't hang out for too long.
You don't want to get snuck up on.
No, that's not usually desirable. Yeah. It's not my jam. Yeah. Shiny.
Little glittering boulder, a little speed boost, just to get you out of there quick if you need to. Granted, you've moved like 2 feet into the level, so
look.
I don't imagine you're gonna get snuck up on.
You see loot, you have to loot goblin. That's what I'm here for.
Are you a loot goblin? Let's dive into this. Let's talk about this a little bit more, because I find myself in games like this. I make extra boxes and like storage. The roof rack is like my best friend.
Oh yeah.
On my builds, like I pick up everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You never know when you're gonna need it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you might run into a scenario where it's important. You know, that's why you can't ever throw any of it away. Yeah. It's important.
I mean, say you come across some trees, right, and you can't just like not hit them, and you gotta repair your fancy bumper and stuff. You gotta have loot, right? You gotta have materials.
Yeah. I for sure have gone through an arc of, oh man.
Well, you're not getting up there.
I'm on the stairs. I'll just climb. It's fine. I was built for this. What do I wonder if I brought one of those.
You think you could make that?
I'm not sure. I did not bring any resources with me because I like to have enough space for all of my stuff. So
for all your loot goblining.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I did not just loot enough for it and I didn't bring one with me, yeah. I'm out of luck right now. But I don't know if I cared enough I could come back, but
I love the like, I'd have to look for something. I don't want it. I'm leaving.
Well, the
I'm out of here, dude.
Requires some stuff that's a little bit rarer.
Strategically ignoring the speedy boost, I get it.
It's foggy. I don't know what I'm about to run into.
Some shakers.
I can hear more than I can see things.
Yeah. I'm liking your rear view mirror trinket. What is that?
Thank you. It's an ocarina. Oh, wow, that was fast. That was faster than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh my god, yeah.
That is an ocarina carved out of a dragon's tooth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's actually the cosmetic that I requested Jacob put in.
Oh.
That's mine. I love it.
Hey, question. I know what they mean, but for everybody following along at home.
Oh boy.
Oh, what? Well, okay.
Sometimes I like to do a somersault when I get in the car, you know.
Dukes of Hazzard
It's my
style
favorite.
front flip into the front seat. Okay.
Yeah. It's a pro strat.
Those sirens, right?
Yeah.
That's the zone, like giving you a little heads up. It might be time to move.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the. Oh man.
Ah, your old enemy defense
This is
vanquished.
As it was always meant to be.
Whoa.
Every time.
I'm seeing a little bit of the yellow storm.
Oh no.
Oh no! No!
Let go! Don't you dare! Hey! Oh no! It's fine. Everything's fine.
You thought you were safe
got it.
parking at
You
a
got
gas
it.
station.
I thought he was gonna have to come in front of me. That's sneaky.
Sneaky abductor.
I don't
Oh, that
even
was
need
great.
this. I just wanted to
And
get
you
in.
avoided all the
It's
trees.
fine. Pro strats.
Yeah.
You just gotta, you gotta like lean into it.
Pro strats as you
right.
loot a toilet. I love it. Yeah.
Look, it's the backpack on the toilet, okay?
It is. I mean,
It's fabric.
it's a key
I
distinction.
need it. Something over there. I don't know what that was. Yeah, the sirens. Back to the sirens.
Yeah.
The sirens are for the instability coming in, left over from. That's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna. Don't worry about it.
I love that you can't see him. He's behind the building, so he's just like, I'm gonna take this over here.
That looks great. I love that. I love the graffiti. There's
Oh,
some
yeah.
good zone art.
All those little touches of like rebellious people in the zone.
Warnings from past residents. They're
mean,
helpful sometimes too, Like that.
If I was stuck out here and I found some paint, and I didn't have a cool car to put it on,
Oh yeah,
I'd make some mischief.
100%. Like, who's around to tell you no anymore?
Oh man, that storm is closing in, but it's taking its time. I feel like you could loot a little bit up ahead.
Oh yeah, I guess it is moving a lot slower than I thought it was. I think maybe the swift storm specifically is just that it like comes in faster, not that it necessarily moves faster.
Nicole, I've noticed you always put the car in park.
Yes.
Have you ever had like a time where you forgot to put it in park?
I've definitely forgotten to before. I think as we just saw, the abductors is a pretty good motivation to not forget to put it in park.
That's true.
It's also like it's just part of my muscle memory at this point. Like I've got so many hours in the game. It's just like, all right, we've arrived. Put it in park. Get out.
Oh, that's a good point. How many hours do you have in Pacific Drive?
Technically, just out of my like Steam counted hours, I'm at about 1,400. But if we're counting like also time spent testing on our PlayStation 5 dev kits, I'm probably closer to. I'm probably over 2,000 if I'm being realistic at this point.
I mean, honestly, that's just impressive. You'd think I was teeing you up for like some kind of goofy joke or something, but no, like that's just wow. That's really cool.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it is. I feel weird about it because it is definitely at this point it is 100% like the game that I have spent the most time in. I absolutely do not have any games that are over that hour count, which is unfortunate because like I also have. It is now one of the few games that I've like 100%ed. So my Steam stats are like, wow, look at this rare achievement. And I was like, I had to do that. I was paid to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also like, I don't know if Steam would distinguish you as a developer of the game when tracking like stats, because I know you can look at the percentage of people that have earned achievements, right?
Yeah.
And based on like the earliest unlock date, you might be one of the first people to ever unlock certain achievements in the game.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, because I mean, we were testing when we implemented them, so yeah. I definitely don't think that Steam distinguishes on if you are a dev or not, because there is no, like, I don't know, there's no way to mark your account as necessarily like developer accounts are not a thing.
I mean, it depends. I have one for the community.
Oh, that's fair. That's
yeah.
fair. But I think it depends on like, you know, publishing things. And,
right.
Specifically if you're adding to the store or dealing with the discussion boards like you do, but that's not something that I ever like did in that capacity at that scale. So
yeah,
it was definitely just something that I had added in.
Ooh. Those graphics on like the little TVs and computers and stuff always look so cool.
Yeah, that's neat. Gives it a little scientific touch from whatever's left over. Oh, not this one. I think the Steam achievement statistics probably aren't like too skewed in terms of developers.
Yeah.
It's not like, I think there was only, at max, it would probably only be like 3 people on our team that were testing achievements and got to the point of, you know, like actually getting those. So it isn't unrealistic for players or anything like that.
Okay, but so speaking of achievements, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we have the achievement where you have to like crash into a bunch of trees. It's called the lumberjack and everything. But what's your favorite achievement?
My favorite achievement?
Yeah, you gotta have like a favorite achievement.
Oh man. Honestly, I feel like it's a bit of a meme at this point, but the parking brake one is definitely on my list. Exclusively because like by the time that we had that achievement implemented, I didn't really forget to leave the parking brake on anymore. So
so it was hard for you to get?
It took me so long to get that achievement.
Yeah.
And I also just had a very hilarious conversation with one of our designers who had done like specifically implemented that achievement because he went to specific lengths to like make sure that it wasn't an achievement that you could just like you leave it on and you try and accelerate like a handful of times. Like there is logic in there keeping it being a little more like dynamic, you know. And I had specifically like figured out what steps I needed to do to make sure that I could cheese it so that I could just get the achievement for testing and move on.
Right.
I was pretty proud of myself for that one, but yeah.
Oh, hey.
That one took me forever.
The pneumatic deposit box.
You have mail.
Or as I have referred to them on my runs, R2-D2 in jail.
Oh my god. That's great.
I can't take all the credit for that. I was playing the game at home, and the person who was hanging out with me was like, "Why is R2-D2 in jail? I don't. What did he do?" And I like ran over and I was like, "It's like a box. It's like a cool pneumatic mailbox thing."
Oh my goodness.
You know.
It's actually just R2-D2 protection.
Oh.
Jail.
Right.
Just, from people with station wagons who drive through the forest. haphazardly and
Yeah.
strike down trees and anything that lays in their path.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I mean, we've seen you with trees. God knows what would happen if you saw R2D2 crossing the road.
Oh no.
Just be like, I'm hitting that.
That's bonus points.
Boom.
No.
Now I'm just, oh man, now I'm just picturing the bunnies, like the screams and stuff when they get hit or when they get run over.
Yeah.
The R2D2 like, no! The little high-pitched screech thing does.
Yeah.
Like, wee!
I also
thing.
cannot replicate that.
Oh no. I mean, I probably can, but I don't want to annoy the shit out of everybody who's listening to this.
That would really be a gift, though. Let's be real.
Oh man. You're performing one of my pet peeves. We're just like scrapping the little lights.
What?
You gotta use the vacuum. You gotta suck the stuff out of them first.
I mean, I could, I guess. I did bring a vacuum. Yeah.
You could do it.
Well,
You have an opportunity.
fine.
But are you committed to the bit?
Horse in my hand.
Yeah.
Yes, you get your fancy glass bulbs.
It's like
fully
watching
intact.
it's like watching somebody chop a tree down with a shovel in Minecraft. Okay, it's like you have the right tools.
What? Okay, look, in my defense, we put in the vacuum interaction later, okay? So I already had my muscle memory to just walk into rocks and scrap lights before you could vacuum them.
I mean, there is also something to be said for the fact that, like, we want the player to experiment, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're gonna scrap it first. You'll vacuum it at some point. You know,
Exactly.
maybe you'll even try to use the liberator on it and see what happens there. You might blow up,
Options.
but you know,
What's a little damage for
Yeah.
resources, you know?
nah. I don't
Especially
know.
when
Like,
you have canned food from a mysterious refrigerator.
oh, that's still good. Stuff in
Absolutely.
cans has like an incredible shelf life.
Eternal, one might say.
Yeah, corn, like canned corn, like cream corn, that'll last forever.
I'm not sure I want. I don't even. No, that's not what I meant to do.
That's okay.
It's this button. That's what.
There you go.
I'm not sure I even want like fresh creamed corn, let alone like
What?
decades old canned
Oh,
creamed
man,
corn.
cream corn is a
Radioactive
barbecue
creamed
staple.
corn. I would prefer the watermelon staple, barbecue staple, over creamed corn. Thank you very much.
Man,
Like a good potato salad.
you're a hater. This is ridiculous. Creamed corn is great.
I politely disagree. Good old polite Midwestern barbecue disagree.
Oh. Are we gonna do the mid with like Kansas City versus?
That's
like...
right. Barbecue throwdown.
Oh man, you know we're at work right now. We're supposed to talk about the game. We're gonna have
This
a
is game
barbecue
related.
debate. I love it.
We're talking about, I mean, like, how would you make your version of barbecue from decades old radiated canned food in the zone, you know?
in Pacific Drive. So first things first, I would get the nitro bumper.
What does that have to do with the barbecue?
Well, how are you gonna cook stuff?
Oh my god.
I would get the nitro bumper and I would put all of our like suspicious food in front of the
Just
little
in
like
front
jet
of it?
engine.
Oh, I'm sure like
And
whatever
just-
fuel that uses is safe.
Go on a trip and cook. You know.
Yeah, that's perfectly safe for your health.
So we're moving into our final destination, right?
For this run, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Heading into the swamps. I managed to get one anchor. I think it was a small anchor in that first map. But I'll definitely have to make acquiring those anchors highest priority, just so I can escape whenever I please. Or at least
Right.
that's the way that I normally do it. 'Cause yeah. If, I guess I'm only 0.2 away. It was
Yeah.
really a medium.
Man, for the longest time, I never realized that little orange like bar on the side was measuring like my current anchor juice. I was always trying to like work out exactly how much I had based on what was required and like picking them up. Do you know what I'm talking about? The little bar on the side?
Yeah, the bar on the side is what you have to reach. The white is what you already have.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing a terrible job explaining this.
Yeah, yeah.
But like the making sure that you got up to that level by gathering anchors. My brain didn't make the
Yes.
connection for
Yeah.
the longest time.
Good old diegetic UI.
Yeah.
I love it. Some old like DIY tech is a little hard to figure out, you know? You design it for your own purposes.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're stuck in the zone and all you've got to work with is like a laser pointer and some miscellaneous wires, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah, leftover art equipment. It's recycling. It's good for the planet.
Man. Ooh.
No.
No, let him have what he wants. Let him grab something.
I'm just gonna steal it back from him.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Look, if he okay,
He
took it
are you
anyways.
gonna sneak by him?
No, can't now. Thief. I need that. Hey.
I legitimately thought you were gonna get out and like throw a little piece of scrap for him to take, because I do that all the time. Yeah.
I was gonna give him something, but decided to take what he wanted first.
It's my headlight. You can't have it.
Needed to distract him with something so that I could scrap the car.
So we were talking about it earlier back in the garage. The expectation for swamp stuff, right? Like, we wanted corrosive resistant panels.
Yep.
What else do we have to worry about out here?
Oh man.
We're losing our scrapper for one.
Losing your parts. Yeah. Yeah. Acid is definitely the kind of main damage source, right? And that I feel like those anti-corrosive panels are pretty important for a lot of different reasons, right?
Right.
I feel like acid is definitely one of the damage types that's a little less avoidable, right? Like pickpockets, if you ever see them, you can generally avoid them. There are obviously some scenarios where you can't, but okay.
Did the pickpocket just throw a
Thanks, Zone. What? A gift from above.
Yeah. Well, you know
Love
what
it.
that means, right?
It's great.
Well, I mean, you and I know, but the players. It's funny because like whenever something like that happens, and I see clips show up on like
Yes.
social media or on Reddit, and they're like,
Yeah.
I was wandering around in the zone and something threw two tires and an engine in my head. And then they look around and they provide that screenshot and like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's so good.
It's especially one of my favorite things when like the game first came out and we were watching streamers play it for the first
Oh
time.
man, yeah.
Because, you know, most of us saw like the clips as we developed that and we were like, oh,
Yeah.
that's so fun. We love that. So every time we saw it, we were excited, but like we knew what had happened. But I loved seeing people be like suspicious of them at first. They
Oh,
were like,
right.
is this a trap? Can I take this? Is it gonna eat me?
a random tire appears and you pick it up gingerly, just going like, I hope you don't explode. That'd be devious, honestly.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, if we had like a part mimic
A
anomaly.
full mimic, yeah.
Oh man.
It'd be hilarious.
Big Dan's. That's a tiny Big Dan's.
It's a little mini dance.
It's a little Dan's.
Which is good, actually. I should. Oh yeah, that's the other thing you always need to watch out for in the swamps with the acid is your fuel. Acid is pretty corrosive for your fuel, so making sure that you always have enough of that is super important.
I like that you have your spare gas can just like at the ready.
Yeah. I always generally, I don't know, I kind of try and treat it like a secondary gas tank, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
any opportunity that I can, you try and keep it full, you know? Because it also has like its bespoke slot, you know? It's got its own little holder to be cozy in your car. So.
It's got its own little holder. as we're looking at like some unnamed, possibly irradiated goop.
Yeah, you know, just normal station wagon things. That's all.
Ooh, a deco van.
Heck yeah.
Right inside the front door. Okay, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Give me something cool.
The castle.
The castle. Oh, hell yeah.
Heck
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I'll have to install it when we get back to the garage.
That'll be cool.
Very good.
The little, like, Jetsons-esque noises that the deco vents make.
It's so good. I love that. A Shell in the Pit did such a good job with so many little things.
Yeah, shout out to A Shell in the Pit, man.
Shell in the Pit is the best. We love A Shell in the Pit.
Great people to work with. Make all kinds of cool stuff. Make that cool stuff sound real good.
Oh yeah.
You're leaning a little bit.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Are you? Do you want to check the tires, maybe?
No.
Oh, bonk.
No. I think it might.
Or you just parked in like a.
It's just an angle.
Parked in like a hole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah, that makes
this
sense.
gas station parking lot has seen better days.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, my tires are fine.
Everything's good. Yeah.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. I didn't come across any unfortunate circumstances in the first map, so we're fine.
The amount of times I've violently veered off the road and been like, "What was that?" And then I go over to my upside down car and I'm like, "Oh, I have 3 flat tires." I wasn't going anywhere.
Yes. Cool zone shenanigans.
Ooh.
There's radiation here. I'm gonna pass on it.
It's that real subtle
nothing there.
radiation too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quiet stuff. Yeah, keep a sharp eye out for that stuff.
Good thing we've got the little detector.
Yeah, I gotta remember though. I want to find some salamander eggs and maybe go check out the water.
The salamander eggs. As a resource,
Yes.
why are they important? Like what makes them different from, say, like, I don't know, a rock?
From a rock. Well, you see, one of those things is a resource, and the other one isn't.
But the other one is a rock.
Oh man. Yeah, this is man, I don't think I've found any. In
Those
this.
are freaky looking. The bubblegum buddies are fighting the
God.
abductor.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I really hope they don't drag him over here.
Oh, you'll be fine. It'll be fine. They're
But the bioluminescence is breakable.
they're hugging.
If they smash my bioluminescence,
Neon
I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, what happened to that
no.
vacuum?
Oh no. Oh god.
Oh,
I gotta hurry. It's fine, everything will be fine. Oh, I forgot about the light. Look at the ones that I can, and then
ooh, swamp coral coming in.
oh no.
I love when things are luminous. It's so nice.
So pretty. Oi. Oh.
It said no. So bye.
Hi.
Oh, you have to sneak up on it, right?
No, you gotta get the lights. What's the lights?
That is a grumpy abductor.
He's, they're just having a ball, and he maybe did not. They're just playing. They're just playing. What a great time. Honestly, just doing me a favor at this point.
This is so good.
I was really scared they were gonna come over here.
Okay, kids, play over there. I'm gonna
We got work to do over here,
take
right?
these radioactive little.
But yeah, the aside from them being resources, unlike a rock, let's see, this
You
stuff.
like that? You like that little informational opportunity segue that I got
It's
you?
great. It's very good.
Oh.
Perfect. Well done. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, the things like the salamander eggs and the swamp coral in particular are are like biome specific resources, and they're also pretty rare. Like they're hard to find, especially the swamp coral, because they're a little more delicate, right? Like now that I've collected these, like these break super easy.
Yeah.
And if somebody decides to come over here and snatch them,
Ruin your day.
yeah, then I lose out on that. But yeah, there's as you get access to new resources after getting to new biomes and things, it unlocks more possibility for equipment and other things that you can unlock that will help me do cooler stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm still
I got
cracking up over the abductor, like frantically running away from 3 little pink bubbles. It's so funny.
Oh, they're good friends.
Yeah.
Just having a ball. Here we go. Oh, I love the way those glow in the fog too. It's so good.
I mean, it makes them easy to spot, but it's also got that like big alien, like, oh, what is that?
I mean, yeah, they're always next to the salamander eggs, so who knows what's in there? I guess salamander grotto for the free eggs. Salamander, marsh salamanders.
Marsh eggs. There we go. I, for half a second, was
so good.
just tired and was like, I know we have marsh eggs.
No, that's my bad. I am still stuck in like referring to things in the way they are in the files.
That's fine. I just don't want to correct the designer, you know what I mean?
Be like, actually, it's...
Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, shout out to a shell in the pit. Those like uncomfortable, like moist noises.
Oh no.
And the abductor and the bunny.
Oh no.
Not the bunnies, the buddies.
My bubblegum buddies. Let go.
You can see them in the rearview mirror. They're just hanging on.
Oh jeez.
Oh wow.
There we go. Oh, the juicy one. Heck yeah. I can still hear them behind me. Just stay over there for
just
a second,
hang out,
please. Maybe I should go over there and throw them something to play with.
Oh man, earlier, so you kicked the car instead of like driving it to reposition it.
Yeah.
And my heart hurt a little bit, but then I realized like, nah, that's an efficient like place. I just move.
Well, I just needed the light just angled ever so slightly for the coral.
Man, I know that the plan was just like let's head to the swamp, get some material, see what we could get. But this is a lot.
Yeah, this is a particularly juicy patch of it, which is pretty good because I think this map doesn't have a whole lot of water. So I suppose that probably actually makes it a bit easier because there's less places for me to check where things might be. Because a lot of these things are growing water, you know? It's the swamps. No? Alright, that's fine. You can keep it. I didn't want it anyways.
The little extra sound effect that you made as you jumped.
Oh, I feel like there's so many things that we've, like, it isn't just me, it's like the team at large has started to, like, react in the way that we, like, move in the game because we've spent so much time in it at this point. It's hilarious. Oh, actually.
It's our version of lightsaber noises.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's great. I want to go find this because these are Carrie's podcast and
Frequency File.
Yeah, the Frequency Files podcast. Carrie wanted to find one of these when we were doing our recording for Ludonarracon, and we did not get a chance to find one. So this is my little homage to Carrie. Find a Frequency Files for her.
I wonder which one it's gonna be.
I think oh, it's number 1.
Oh man, yeah.
The American people.
Very presidential.
Yeah.
Limitless.
So you'll laugh at puns. You'll laugh at like you'll just haha limtech, limitless, haha. But I make one dad joke.
Look,
and never live it down.
puns are clearly superior.
You That was a clip.
No, please.
That snuck up on you.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, I have no idea what that noise is I just made, but
Her hazel eyes are fixed on a glass and steel chamber. in
I'd
front of
presumably
her.
say the same thing.
Does not appear to
If I
breathe.
drove a little
A
bit
ball
closer.
of light appears out of thin air. The sight is tremendous. A lightning bolt frozen mid-strike, and the
Oh,
reaction
man.
is immediate.
I am so lucky
I
today.
love that you were just like, oh, these are rare.
No.
Yeah, just give him a flare to play with.
The tightening of her lips indicates that she hears the audience at all.
No.
Dr. Turner and President Koch pose for a picture, but she does not
It's gonna
smile
come back.
even then.
This is
That
not gonna
picture
end well.
is the image splashed across newspapers and science journals for the next decade. Mother of limb technology, they called her. The angel of a new age. The newspapers at that time put the titles on thick while peddling the impending utopia. Then she recedes into the bowels of a government research facility. She's never seen again in public. There are scant appearances here
Oh,
and there
no.
in like
Oh,
invisible
man.
Oh, that's fine.
and blatant
This is
propaganda.
fine.
I'm such a bad friend.
She
What?
and the promise
So I was hoping that he had come back and grabbed the car, and it was just gonna run you over.
You were just waiting for
I'm
me
just-
to get hit
listen,
by my own car. Wow.
I need to laugh because you're
You
getting a
just need the
lot of
comedy, yeah?
resources in one mission that
Are
I
you just
looked
mad?
for forever. I am mad, yeah,
Just a little
bit.
salty?
I'm a little salty. But also watching you get run over by your own car being dragged by an anomaly would be really fun.
Wow. I see how it is.
I actually think that's my favorite achievement. Is
That's
getting run over with your own car.
It's a pretty good one,
Yeah.
to be honest. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Ooh, lead shielding. Man, this is a fruitful trip.
Oh yeah.
Are you running out of space yet?
My trunk is not full yet, and
Okay.
I brought side storage, so
Nice.
we are all good.
So you
Set.
brought backpacks for the car.
That's right.
Yeah.
You strap a little backpack on your car, strap a little backpack on yourself.
Yeah. That's
Another
a
backpack for
callback,
your
right?
car?
You're a pro backpack person. Backpacking.
Call it a skill, even.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, see, we're getting a little
Yeah.
bit, but oh yeah,
It's
that
mostly
actually was.
materials and tools and stuff.
To be
Honestly,
fair, could also.
I'm surprised to see that you just have navigated most of these hazards and haven't had to use a lot of your like repair putty or your torch or anything.
Honestly, I feel like that has been the biggest, I don't know, like the biggest difference between folks who have played the game for a long time versus people who are new to the game, right? It's just like, I have so many hours spent like interacting with the anomalies and the terrain and the trees and things that like, especially the way that the car handles, like I feel like I don't suffer from like summer tires or spare tires nearly
Right.
as much as some other people do, just because I'm so familiar with the way that they handle at this point. Like I know what to expect. All right, something's
Dragged straight into a mud pit.
Wait.
No, that's a pretty good point though. Like the getting used to this specific car's handling, I feel like was different because like I don't know, we're car people. We play a lot of driving games.
Oh, yeah.
There's almost always going to be differences between each title, and our wagon feels completely unique. You know, there's no.
Oh yeah.
There's no, oh, I'm going to play another game that handles exactly like this. It's all very like, nope, it's an old station wagon that's wood paneled and runs okay.
Just a solid
Yeah.
good old okay.
Yeah. Yeah. A to B in a barge made of steel.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Choices.
Whee! Make it better. Oh. I forgot I can't do it in the air.
Are you going to try and kickflip the car?
I really wanted to.
It would have been good.
I haven't had many opportunities to use it yet.
Right?
It's been so very muddy.
Oh
Eh,
man.
I wonder. I think I'm doing pretty good on time too. Yeah.
So
we can keep exploring.
The yellow on the map is obviously an anchor location, right?
Yes.
There's a smaller targeted like yellow circle in your approximate location. Yeah?
Are you talking about these or?
Yeah, like, so if you zoom in on the yellow circle, like the anchor location, there's a solid yellow dot right there in the middle.
Oh yeah. Well, it'd be just kind of hidden by the
Yeah.
gateway marker, but well, it'd be a friend.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
It's just the center of the, like where the anchor might be indicator.
Oh, here we go. Oh no.
Oh, he's gonna chase me.
Oh, it would have been cool if he caught you in the air. Oh,
Jeez. Oh no.
rocks? No. Wow.
This is another one of my like pro things is like reversing or slapping on the parking brake when you're dealing with the abductors.
Right.
Makes all the difference.
Well, yeah, you suddenly become like an immovable object, right? It's just a dead waiting for the abductor.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't say immovable. They definitely still have a little more leverage over you, right? But
It's just harder.
certainly helps quite a bit. Oh.
Government vehicle.
So much radiation, my good lord. Oh. Oh boy. And a storm too.
Oh man, I wonder which one it's gonna be.
Yeah, I should have checked the conditions. I'm also gonna have to get pretty far away to even be able to summon one of these gateways, so I should keep that in mind too.
Mm-hmm.
And my health if I'm gonna walk into the radiation to get my sweet, sweet loot.
See, this is why I try to never leave the garage without a liberator.
True.
Because if I come across like this many armored panels, oh,
That is completely fair.
I'm eating. Like I've been giving you some guff for all your armored panels and your like heavy duty bumper and bashing into things, but like that's how I do it too.
Pretty good.
I like running over stuff.
Sometimes that's the best way to solve a problem, you know?
Yeah.
Just run into it. That's a lot more dangerous than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, hi, friend.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, pal.
How are you?
Hang out. A little chat. You gonna... No? Okay.
No,
Alright.
he's just chilling.
He's just
Little guy.
vibing, you know? Man, all the stairs around here are so derelict.
Maybe that's why he's stuck up.
Oh my god. I just like mashed like 3 buttons. It's good. I'm
Just throw a crowbar at it. It'll unlock. It'll be fine.
There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness.
The slapstick comedy that comes from playing this for so long that you just like you get into the whole, oh, I'm just gonna grab everything in the thing as soon as it's open, and if you do it a second too early, you just end up throwing all your crap at the wall.
This is very good.
I don't know. I like it a lot. There's a lot in PD that'll Pacific Drive. There's a lot in game that will reward you for just slowing down just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But it's almost always a trade-off, right? Like you can do something safely and slowly, or you can do it
quickly
like
and have more time to do more things for
Right.
more loot.
right.
Yeah.
Man, we're coming up on big observation tower deal.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Whoa, that storm
oh
is
boy.
coming in.
I'm sure it's fine. I'll go up here anyways.
And to be clear, this is an anomalous storm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the instability storm. It's just some funky zone weather. Oh man, my backpack's a little full.
Oh no. Sure would be helpful if you were like a pro backpacker.
Wow, look at that!
And you could
I have
move your
so much
stuff around.
space. Magic. I should really be. Oh, I think it's just a windstorm. Okay, cool. I was really scared that it was gonna be an acid rain. Does that? Okay, all right.
I mean, you're prepared for that. You've got your acid panels and stuff.
That is true. However, I am not wearing an acid panel.
Oh.
And I am currently not in the car.
Right.
So that would be a little unfortunate for me. Briefly.
Be a whole like Wicked Witch sort of situation.
Yeah, you know. I'm melting. Oh my goodness. Oh wait. Ooh. Oh, you thought you could be sneaky?
We're talking to the inanimate objects like they're capable of hiding from us.
Look, you know, once you've been in the zone alone for so long, everything is just, you gotta make friends where you can, okay?
Just wandering around with a giant metal spinning disc, just like, where's the next thing to just destroy?
You name all of your stuff. This
Yeah.
one's Sam.
Wow. God, this was a supply run. Holy crap.
Heck yeah.
It's always a good feeling, too, when you're, like, fully loaded, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because on the one hand, you're like, yeah, this was worth it. And then on the other hand, you're like, oh, no, I gotta live. I got no choice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Stakes are just a little bit higher. That's all. Also makes it more entertaining though if you do happen to unfortunately get we'll say summoned back to the garage upon failure.
Well, I mean, I'll just say this: if we get stuck, and we die out here, we're coming back.
Oh yeah,
We're getting our
100%.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I have so much at this point. I have to.
I am so ornery when it comes to losing my stuff in Pacific Drive. I've gone back for like, not a joke, like a panel with a favorite piece of like paint on it.
Hey, that paint is worth it. You might be able to get it back.
It wasn't even like a gold door. Yeah, it was just like a lime green, like regular steel panel.
That is the best.
Yeah, it's
It
worth
doesn't
it.
have to be gold for it to
worth
be
it.
the best. Look, this is the
man.
zone. You value what's important to you, what you need.
Yeah, the green stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not here for the traditional sense of value.
Okay,
Gold.
but
What am I gonna do with gold?
if you lost a solid gold station wagon,
Okay,
you'd
that's
still
fine.
try to find it, right?
I mean, but if it's solid gold, is it still like a functioning station wagon? Because like I would rather take a functioning steel station wagon than a non-functioning gold. Oh.
See, this is how I know that like we're different types of car nerd. Because if somebody was like, yeah, I have this baller solid gold station wagon, it's dope. I would definitely take that over a regular steel station wagon, even if it only went like 2 miles an hour.
No, I am 100% here for functionality.
No, you'd lap me on a track with no doors and like 3 wheels. Like, haha, you got the
Exactly.
gold one.
This baby's held together by duct tape
And spite.
and probably some silicone.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Oh,
Oh man. I was gonna say, are we gonna talk about our real life car problems? You wanna do that?
I don't want to talk about my own car quirks right now. let me live in my fantasy where I can solve these problems.
Yeah. And your roof doesn't leak.
God.
To be fair though, I think between the two of us, my car is the only one that's actively tried to kill me.
I am still at a solid. My Fiesta has not tried to kill me yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's actually a first for me, I think, out of my streak of cars.
Oh,
So
yeah?
we're doing pretty good. This one's a keeper.
This is the first car that hasn't tried to
Yeah.
to kill you. Okay. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I understand. I don't know what I did to upset my truck, but if anybody has played the game and they've encountered that quirk where you go too fast and the hood suddenly opens, yeah, that happened to me
That's
over the
realistic.
summer.
That one is.
Oh my god. It was terrifying. It was in the middle of the night. My truck is a black truck as it is. There was a loud noise and I couldn't see anything. Like,
Wondering if it is suddenly a zone condition has spawned over here.
right. Like, did the car explode? Am I still alive?
Have I gone blind?
Yeah. Like, what got me?
Good times. Good
Oh, man.
times. Oh shoot.
I love those helpful little reminders that are like, hey,
By the way,
you ain't got no
refueling your
gas.
car is kind of important.
Right?
Like, yes. Thank you.
But see, that's why we made such a big deal about the little handy dandy gas can.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yep.
its special spot in the back of the
Look at
trunk that's
that.
totally normal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Standard in every station wagon.
Every station wagon?
You heard me.
So if I go to a Volvo dealership and I'm like, hey, y'all got any of them with that funky trunk gunk that holds on to stuff for me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, the... Oh!
Ooh. Wait, did that sign just call you mid?
What? I don't know.
Does the sign say mid? Oh, it says
No,
red.
it's red. And
bread. Huh.
This is
Beware of
safe.
the bread.
yeah, you know, the hazardous bread. Oh,
Yeah.
this is so juicy.
Where did all these flares come from?
It's fine. I'm sure this is a perfectly normal government car that's been left behind by ARDA employees.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong with this car at all. Don't worry about all of the noises and impending doom.
Things
It's fine.
spawning around you.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
Everything is fine.
Those bubblegum buddies are just coming to hang out and help.
Yeah.
They
you
want to
know.
play with the flares too.
Oh, dear.
no.
As long as I think my car's still close enough though. It's fine. It's fine. Just gonna. Oh,
Quickly.
crap. Oh shoot. This. Oh no.
Oh, they're stealing your stuff.
Let go. I don't have time to play right now, sir.
You're worried about the stuff in the pockets on your backpack.
I wanna get my loot. The storm is coming in. Oh, I'm being so risky right now.
You really are.
I'm not even far enough away to summon a gateway, let alone have summoned a gateway right now. Oh, there it is.
It's... Those bubblegum buddies are so excited.
Okay.
Oh my
well, I'm
goodness.
just gonna have to leave that scrap behind. It's fine. We have plenty of scrap.
Have you ever had them bring you something good?
Oh yeah, 100%. Brought me doors, flares,
This was at a
panel.
this was at a
Oh
PAX.
no! Don't grab me. It's okay. In the car.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's popping off. No, we were at a PAX and I was recording some footage for like one of the TVs or the demo reel or something. And I was driving by trying to find an anchor and I looked over the crest of a hill and some bubblegum buddies were just playing with one. They just like had one and they were tossing it around back and forth and stuff and I was like, that is cool. So I got right up on them and I was like, how do I get that? Because they're like 20 feet in the air. And I want it. I want the anchor. I'm like, that's free. I want that.
100%.
So I wasted 20 minutes throwing flares at them until eventually I hit the anchor dead on and they dropped it. But,
Nice.
oh man, it was so much fun. I could not believe that. I was like, oh man, I need one more to escape. Helpful little guys just brought me one.
Those little friends.
I had to play
They
some
knew
keep away
exactly what you
first,
needed.
but
Okay. We are far enough away.
are we?
We gotta get out.
Wow, right on the edge.
Time to go. Oh, okay. Are you gonna be helpful? Come on, we can work together here. That's maybe not where.
Oh,
Yeah, there we
Nice.
go. Look at a little speed boost.
yeah.
Friends, big friends. Friends around here.
That was the most explicit way I think I've seen an anomaly go. You have not hit enough rocks and trees today.
I mean, come on. Look at that car health. I'm
I
doing
mean-
so good.
You really just threaded the needle through like a bunch of stuff up a hill. I'm not gonna just pretend that wasn't impressive. That was pretty good.
It's the subtle things. It's also
Right?
definitely easier on the PlayStation controllers than it is keyboard.
Ah. So what
Keyboard
you're
is a
saying is
lot
I need to
fiddlier.
get good and
Oh,
use
yeah.
a controller?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You just swing left for me real quick. Just take a gander.
Take a gander.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I mean,
since
you
we
could
have
get those
so
marsh
much
eggs if you really
time,
wanted to.
If I really wanted to. No, that's... Who needs
There's
their
some
health
radiation
anyways?
in the gateway, but
I mean...
you came all the way out here for
Oh, yeah.
eggs. You know.
Well, that's... fighting that.
Just pick them up
grab
one by
them,
one.
just grab them by hand in the radiation. Everything's gonna be fine. I mean, come on, the red storm hasn't even hit me yet. So.
This is just the equivalent of
Did I miss any?
playing on
No,
railroad
maybe.
tracks.
Wait, there you go. Oh,
Making me
that's
so
not
nervous.
bad.
You have all this stuff.
Oh, it's fine. The gateway is right there. Come
Yeah,
on, what's
sure.
gonna happen?
36 eggs.
I have so much space. I could.
You need that protein.
Let's see.
No, okay, don't
Where's the-
rearrange
I
stuff.
was gonna grab.
It's right
All right,
there.
fine. All right, all right. I was just gonna grab the other vacuum, you know,
My
because there's
goodness.
some more marsh
Yeah,
eggs left over.
Give me a heart attack.
Just give Malcolm a little pet. Just a
Oh
little
my
bump.
god.
Yeah.
Why?
Look, I'd only give him like a little head bump like once this time,
Yeah.
okay? It's fine. Can't neglect him like that.
The front end of your car is gone. That was
No, it's fine.
worth it.
Nothing a little anomalous repair group can't
Yeah.
fix. See? It's fine. Nothing even broke.
Yeah.
You made it. Color me surprised.
See, even Oppie is impressed. Like,
I was like, oh,
come
wow,
on now.
Okay.
She's watching you out there just dilly-dallying, vacuuming up eggs and stuff.
Like squinting at the map, like, why?
Why are they going in circles?
Seriously?
What is all this wobbling
Oh
around?
my goodness.
Oh, man. Ooh, new message.
Max. Great.
That's
Thanks.
a good one.
Thanks, Paul.
That's a good one. Oh, man.
Where is
More than
my-
go fax machine.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh.
goodness. Okay, what are we gonna make with the marsh eggs and the zone coral and stuff?
Well, we'll have to take a gander at the fabrication station to see what I've got available. I'm trying to find where I left my transfer trunk. I'll just vacuum. Assistance, please.
Excuse me?
Hello. Ma'am.
Not the basketball.
Oh, give me the basketball bag. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh wow.
Oh, there's a lot in there. Wow.
Yeah, a bunch of other parts that I had swapped out.
Yeah, I appreciate the way that it like flashes and it's like, hey, I got stuff in here, man.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Particularly good so that you don't accidentally lose anything to the anomalous depths of the vacuum. I'll just,
I mean, you empty your vacuum, you know.
yeah, can't leave that in there.
Oh man, the castle. What does the castle look like?
Where is it?
Oh,
Eh,
the little hood ornament.
hey.
Ta-da!
That's so adorable. So good.
That's so cute.
Fortified.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, fitting, honestly.
Oh,
with
yeah.
With your build and your play style.
Fits in very well with the armored panels.
That was so much stuff.
That loot.
Maybe we're gonna find some eggs. It finds
like-
all the eggs. Every egg that's ever existed. Wow.
You know, just a few.
A couple hundred? That's pretty impressive. Been on a few missions looking for stuff and haven't been able to find it. I'm jealous,
Cool.
you know.
Snapped a little too hard there. My bad.
Good luck, maybe.
There we go. Sink that down. Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh, we have quirks though.
We picked up quirks.
We did.
Okay. We gotta solve those. We gotta figure out what's going on.
I wonder. I'll just maybe close some doors, see what
Yeah,
happens.
open and close some stuff.
Not that one. No. What about this? Oh, it's the Shell in the Pit song
Yeah.
too. Yay! Oh, so good.
Gord's
Okay.
so talented.
Well, that didn't do anything, but I'm gonna leave it on because I want to know. Okay, windshield wipers look normal.
Hmm.
Headlights are normal. Oh, I think maybe my right one might be broken though. It's normal.
I can't wait for it to be something like normal, like fix a panel.
Might be something more subtle.
Oh,
Oh!
is it?
Wait a minute.
When you back up, your windshield wipers stop.
No, wait a minute. It's more subtle than that. It isn't
Yeah?
just reverse because they went back. It's like, I wonder if, like, if the car is slowly rolling backwards. I don't know. We should go check.
Well, if it rolls backwards, can you leave it in gear and kick it and watch the
Ooh, that's a good idea.
wipers?
I want to see what the car. Yeah, it's not. I wonder if it has to do with uphill though. Or like if the garage has a slight incline. Like maybe it was actually just going out back the garage and like down off the concrete.
Right. I love that we cracked jokes and we're just like completely unserious the entire time we're out in the zone. But then the moment that both of us were like, ooh, fix a car, fix a thing, we immediately locked in.
This is what I'm here for.
It's that high octane fixing stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that's our little mechanic fantasy, but in a much more palatable way.
Right?
Yeah, see, it isn't just moving backwards.
Well, maybe it is moving uphill.
Where's the hill? Is that the shed?
Just some
I
dips
think I'm
and
just
stuff.
gonna hit the shed.
We've moved on to another song, but also a song by one of our friends.
Yeah!
Shout out to Yaz and Lemon Boy
Heck yeah.
for Puzzle Pieces. This is my personal favorite. I love this one.
Oh yeah. Lemon Boy in general is just such a good band. Maybe it is uphill. I'm gonna go try uphill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man. Are you ready for the comments that are just like, please, for the love of God, be nice to the trees? Like,
Look.
I did not mean for it to be a running joke. I have cursed you with this particular affliction, but oh, goodness.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I think out of everybody who's playing Pacific Drive, or even just on the team, I am probably one of the nicer people to the trees, just so we're clear.
Oh, that's true.
I'd hug a tree, you know? We love
Yeah.
trees. What do we say? Uphill?
Yeah. Man, I wonder if there's a way for us to track that stat of like how many trees have been exploded by the car.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because there's the achievement that is like run down X number of trees. So that is a float that we are tracking.
Oh man, we could try and do the math on how many people have that achievement and then just multiply it by the base number of trees.
Oh no. Oh god.
Oh
okay.
no.
Not
Moves
uphill.
up, wipers get stuck.
It is wipers get stuck though. I wonder.
Is on an incline maybe?
No.
No. Oh no.
What is the language for? Let's see. Moves fast. Moves backwards. Oh well, I'm being goofy. I forgot that the quirks aren't consistent. They're never consistent. I always get that wrong. This is what always messes me up diagnosing car things as well, is that I expect it to be like completely linear of like every
Yeah.
single time that this happens, this is gonna happen because that's how I want it to happen. Alas, that is. Yeah, there we go.
What?
Yay.
See, it was simpler than we thought. Oh wow, and we only had the one quirk. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, I have not died much, so.
Oh. Paying you a compliment, and you just have to be like, I'm God tier over
It's actually
here.
just because I am so very skilled.
Yeah. You should hit me with the like. I'm ranked.
Casually. I've played the
Yeah.
game.
Oh man,
You know,
it's always so pretty.
Beautiful.
Cool.
yay!
Awesome.
Car
Heck yeah.
fixed. And I'm gonna go feed it a burger.
Happy little car. Oh yeah. Little car friend.
Yay!
Helicopter.
Oh, it was ice cream this time. my
Ice
bad.
cream. Ice cream delivery.
Very good.
Good car gets ice cream.
Yeah. Car
Man,
got me through the zone.
it was so fun watching the
Like,
community
repair.
discover that too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can give the car little snacks.
Yeah.
Oh. And then sometimes it'll say hi to you with like a little heart
Just a
too.
little wave.
Mhm. Well, while you repair the car and you prepare for your next journey, fruitful as I'm sure it's gonna be, given the fact that you're so good at these supply runs, I do want to say thanks everybody for checking out the stream and for checking out Pacific Drive. If you've played it, if you haven't played it, if you're just curious, whatever, it means the world to us. From everybody at Ironwood Studios, we really do appreciate everyone that's just interacted or engaged at all.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's been great watching the community grow and seeing you guys play our little game and have fun with our very cantankerous and sometimes loving station wagon.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We hope you guys have a good Steam Next Fest, and we will all see you next time.